Okay, Lakshya Sen is on a roll and you're wondering why. One of the reasons is the man who's standing next to me, a legend in Indian badminton, Prakash Padukone. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to India today. First things first, the way Lakshya is playing, he came in here as unseeded, but I guess at the moment, no other player, even though if he's seeded, would not want to come up against Lakshya Sen.
No, I think he's in good form. I think a lot of the credit goes to the team led by Vimal. I'm of course helping them, but in terms of strategy and tactics. But I think they really worked hard. He seems to be in good form, but needs to to maintain that next 3 or 4 days. As of now, he seems good, but I think each day is different. I always keep saying, it doesn't matter, the past result, the future results, whether you beaten him in the past. Just this 1 week, you have to be, at your best. You have to be, you have to try to reach the peak. And that's what we are hoping for from Lakshya.
What did you make of the fact that two Indians came up against each other? I heard Lakshya, he came in the mixed zone. He says very unfortunate. But do you think this is like part and parcel of the game?
I think it's part and parcel of the game. It happens all the time. Even in the BWF events, in the first round itself, you meet each other. I think one of the Chinese doubles, I don't know whether it's in the mixed doubles or the ladies doubles, they met in the pre-quarters itself. Because I think it's in the quarterfinals. So generally they would have been probably, if they had finished top in their own groups, they would have probably met in the finals. Or so it happened. It's the rules are very clear. It's already announced beforehand. The person, the pair which tops the group will play the second. From the other 3 groups, and after that they draw lots. So it doesn't matter which country you come from. It's 1 versus 2 from the. You don't play the second from your own group because you've already played them. From the remaining 3 groups, you play the number 2. So I think it's. But I'm talking of doubles.
Yes.
But in the men's singles, I think it was a draw, and it happened. If there are 2 good players, sometimes you do. It's a little unfortunate, but I think one has to. These are the rules, and we have to obey and follow.
One question I'll take on the doubles pairing. Much was expected out of the 2 of them. Did you catch a glimpse? What do you think went wrong?
We watched in fact, little. I think you need a little bit of luck also. They played well. The way they played the first game, I thought they'll probably win in straight games. But then we went to warm up with Lakshya. It was a little unfortunate. They were leading, I think, for most part in the 3rd game as well. I think 14-12 or something. So doubles, and in most of these, it's very close. The difference, at the top is so very little. 1 or 2 mistakes can completely change the game. I think they've tried their best. It's a little unfortunate again, that they had to go out at this stage. Because both pairs have beaten each other. So. One can't take anything for granted. So that's why it's extremely difficult to predict. Whether you get first of all, whether you will get a medal, and if you will get a medal, whether it will be bronze, silver, or gold. It all depends entirely on the form you are in this week.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for taking our time speaking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, 2 minutes.
Sure.
Thanks.